What's up guys, Brendan Meyers here. So today I'm going to talk about how to become famous. Now let me first start off by saying this. Growing up as a kid, I always wanted to be that one person, that movie star. I wanted to have a Porsche 911 Turbo. I wanted everybody to know my name for what I did and how hard I worked. And that was, on the right path. That I was going on the right path. I was thinking the right way because I didn't want to become famous just because, I did something cool. I wanted to be known for working hard. Now, I'm not saying I'm famous by any means, but I do have a lot of followers. I have a lot of subscribers. I have a lot of support. So I do understand how to get to the point that I'm at now and how other individuals have gotten to their points. So I'm gonna, discuss some tips that I can give you in order to get to the point that you're wanting to get to. Whether that is 1 million subscribers, whether that is, 1 million followers on Instagram, whatever it may be, there is a path for you and you can get there. You just have to believe. So let's start off by saying this. 99% of becoming famous deals with having something unique that goes viral, or seeing something extremely different, or being the first person to start a new trend, whether that is twerking or that is couple workouts. These couples workouts. Frank Madrano came out with something with his girlfriend that was absolutely insane, inspiring, and awesome for couples to watch. And it got, like 20 million views or 30 million views on YouTube, which is crazy, crazy good. So you have to be unique. You have to think of something that could be a trendsetter. And what I mean by that, if it is something with couples, or it's a new movement that you're trying to create, like for instance, myself, I do CalAesthetics, which is bodyweight training and moving in ways that I never thought were even possible. I used to look at and would be like, oh wow, I can't do that. But because of my story from going 119 pounds to 200 pounds and then taking on calisthenics 2 years ago, and my transformation within just that community and defying things that I just never thought were possible, I have grown and grown and grown and grown and grown. Because you see a 200-pound guy doing, flips and doing crazy things on pull-up bars and stuff. Most people would say, oh, well, that's not possible if they didn't see it. But once they see it, they're like, okay, that's possible, and now they can relate. So one of the main things individuals need to do, or you need to do, is really find something that people can relate to. Some individuals can't relate to doing skydiving and doing triple backflips off of, a bridge or something like that. Skydiving is separate than doing that, obviously. Some people can't relate to that. People can't relate to doing a corkscrew flip, where you're flipping and you're spinning in the air and then landing it. People can't really relate to that because they think of, okay, flipping, backflip, front flip. They can relate to something that more basic of a move, or a muscle up. They can't relate to a 360 muscle up, So if you keep things simple, you keep things unique, but you keep things in the realm of relating to others, that is where your opening to becoming famous can start. And a lot of it comes down to marketing. So I said that 99% is going viral and all those different things, right? So that 1% is really focused on those individuals that can get through by marketing themselves in the right manner. And that means whether you are working a 9 to 9 job, a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. job, 12 hours a day, or whatever it may be, just so that you can market your Instagram or market your Facebook or market your YouTube, then you got to do it. And it costs money. I personally spent money to grow my brand when I first started. And as I got my name out there and my workouts out there and my videos out there, people realized that, oh wow, this is awesome. This is something that I can do. So that's how everything that I started producing was getting more and more viral, and more followers were coming, more subscribers, and they were trusting me more. And that's really how it works. It's just a bridge. And you got to build your bridge slowly and slowly and slowly. And then soon enough, you have so many people to build that bridge that it will be complete in no time. And so remember, so you got to be unique. You got to be a trendsetter. But you also, if you have to, you got to work a lot and spend that money to market yourself. And I'm talking about through Instagram. You go through theme pages and you pay them just to get shout outs, or you go to YouTube guys and you say, hey, can we do a collab for $500 or $100 or $50? And you know, some people are like, you know what? Don't even worry about the money. Like myself, I have no problem collabing with people and be like, hey, don't worry about the money. Let's just collab and let's get your name out there. You know, you can do that. Or you can go to Facebook and you can pay for shout outs on these big pages like mine, which has 1.2 million. There's other pages that have like 3 million, 2 million, and you can actually contact them, be like, hey, how much is it for a shout out? And that's how you can get started. All you really need to do, and there's so many individuals in this world that are so much more talented than I am and do so many more crazy things than I do, that I look at it like all they need is one shot. All they need is for somebody to see them. 1,000 people, if they see that person, they will all those 1,000 people will share it, and then bam, everything will go viral. And that's the way you got to think of it. So if you're buying a shout out or you're buying something, it's not cheating. It's doing business. It's growing your brand, whatever your brand may be. It's growing who you are. And if what you are is wanting to become famous, then that is the path you should take. Buy things. It's okay to spend money on these things, right? If you want to be famous, you gotta make the sacrifices to get there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and I gave you some information that could help you. It's really all about, usually it's just being unique and being a trendsetter and something that people can relate to. But if you're not going viral off of just those 3 things alone, then you have to start spending some money and working on marketing, and you have to be friendly on camera. You have to really take photos, a lot of photos, and you have to be consistent with posting, and there's a lot that goes into it. And I will be coming out with a whole system, a whole program that people can learn about how to market themselves and become so-called famous, which famous just means a lot of people know who you are and they talk about you, and that's all it really means. I mean just having a lot of followers, having a successful business and brand. But anyways, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up for the video if you enjoyed it. Remember, #AskMyers and CalAesthetics in the comment box if you want any videos produced or questions answered. I also have my CalAesthetics logo, a brand new logo that is coming out very, very soon. Actually, it's already out, but it's going on the clothing, and then hopefully by next week, all of my apparel will be on the store and ready for purchase. So stay tuned for that. I'm Brendan, and I'll see you tomorrow. Within this workout, it's going to be cardiovascular based for overweight and obese children and teenagers.
Bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way